Hi, Leos. Welcome to Universal Guidance. It's time for a weekly reading, and this time it's What is My Ex Thinking? Well, I've changed up how I'm putting the cards down a little bit, so I'm going to shuffle 3 times. I've already shuffled many times with my thumb protector because try shuffling cards a lot. It gets to your thumb after a while. At least it does mine. So I shuffle 3 times. I cut, do my normal cut, which is a 3-part cut. And let's get started with the first half. We're going to have 2 halves, 1 half here, 1 half here. Ooh. So Leos, what is your ex thinking? What is your ex thinking, Leos? Oh my goodness. Well, the overall energy of this reading, the Queen of Swords. This is, it can be air energy, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Might be in your chart, might be in their chart. But more importantly, it's the energy of having the sword up, asking the truth, and telling the truth with your guard up, okay? This surrounds the whole reading. This might be what happened before the breakup or during the breakup. There could have been a conversation where one of you were like seeking the truth and getting the truth and telling the truth. It's all about truth and clarity here. And being on guard, self-protection mode. So up here, in your highest energy, the Queen of Cups. This is water, so it could be Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. So one of those might be in your chart, might be in their chart. More importantly, the energy is, boy, this is your highest energy card. You're evaluating the love. You have a lot of questions. This cup is full of answers. So you're trying to peek in the windows on the lid. There's windows around that lid on that cup because all the answers are in that cup. So you're trying to peek in there and get your answers to the confusion you have about their love, your love, that you're kind of like, was there ever love? Because you have the 10 of Cups right here in your highest energy, right next to the Queen of Cups. And I feel like you thought that this relationship could evolve into the 10 of Cups. And that is 10 Cups of love. This is one of the best cards in the deck. That's 10 Cups. This is joy. This is family. So now that you're looking at what is my ex thinking, you have questions about the love. Like, was it really there? Did you imagine it? You do. You have a lot of questions. We have you, Leo, in your highest energy here, the Queen of Wands. And these queens can be male or female. All the cards can be male or female. But so this is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is going to be you holding a staff. That staff is what's most important, and that is the staff of new beginnings. So you're holding the staff of new beginnings. I'm not sure that you know what way you're going to go yet. And it's also a staff of passion, so you might still be feeling some passion for your ex. Let's read on. Under the Queen of Cups, evaluating the love is the 7 of Cups. That's kind of exactly what I just said. You're confused about what just happened. What happened here between me and my ex? So all these cups have something else in them. There's no room for a full cup of love. And so you're very confused about it. The confusion about love is right next to the Queen of Swords. And that was part of the conversation, it looks like. That it was spoken like, do you love me? I just don't feel like, actions speak louder than words. And you know, you trying to get the truth about the relationship. This Queen of Swords is right under the Ten of Cups. You know, one side is the Seven of Cups. This is all your energy still. Then we had the Magician. The Magician is like revealing things, and through that honest and clear communication, things were revealed. And it's under this Queen of Wands. What one thing that was revealed is you wanted to move forward with them. You wanted a fresh start in life with them. You talked about the Ten of Cups. You wanted to know if they had the same ambitions as you. So if this doesn't sound like your reading so far, it's not your reading. Please check your moon or rising signs. But because it's a general reading, so it's not for everybody. But the Magician here is revealing that you got a lot of revelations out of that conversation. You still hold the staff though. So you're still in that energy. You have not let go of that staff in new beginnings. So I don't know, you know, we're going to take out the second half of the reading. Let's see if we can find out if you're going to, you know, like move forward on your own or together or what's going on here. Because under this Seven of Cups, all this confusion, they're confused. Now, male or female, they are confused about commitment. They're confused about the traditional way of marriage and dating and getting engaged and in the love. So they're thinking about a commitment with you, and but they're confused about their feelings about you. They are. That's why. That's why you needed to seek truth and clarity. You both need the truth and clarity. That's why that Queen of Swords is surrounding this reading. But it looks like they're going to come forward. They're going to contact you. They want to. They're definitely thinking about it. But this is the Eight of Wands. Right next to the Hierophant, right under the Queen of Swords, all that truth and clarity. I think they want to talk some more. I really do. I think they're confused about what they really want. They're in this Ten of Swords state. So if they're in the Ten of Swords, then they have been in the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords is really being up in your head with lots of thoughts, torturous almost thoughts about what happened here. Just like you're in your thoughts too about, you know, the love. They're in their thoughts. They're very confused too. They're just like you, except you're confused because you really thought you were heading towards the Ten of Cups. They're confused because they don't really understand their feelings. Okay, and they need to talk to you more in order to understand how they feel about you and whether or not they really would like to move forward with you in a committed relationship. So the Ten of Swords, and this is under the Magician. So the Magician is revealing to you that they're getting past the Nine of Swords. And when they're in the Ten of Swords, there's no 11. These swords, this pain, these feelings are starting to cycle out for them. And they're getting ready to contact you. I really feel like they are. Let's get ready for the second half of this reading. 3 more shuffles. All right. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're getting ready to speak out. Well, I don't know. Oh, they're trying not to. But let's start with your energy. Okay. The Nine of Cups. So you're ready to move forward. You're like, you don't want to be stuck. You're not the type to be stuck in one kind of energy. The Nine of Cups, what you are ready to do is take all that love that you're feeling, all your feelings for them, and put them on a shelf behind you and just kind of let it sit there, and guard it. That's where it belongs for you right now, is behind you, not handing it out, not doing anything with it. You would like a new beginning. Next to the Nine of Cups is the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups, this is what you got, okay? You got a cup with a fish in it. This fish, now there could be Pisces in this reading someplace. Um, see, we are reading Leo, so yeah, there could be, and they could have Pisces in their chart someplace. But more importantly, this is what you were getting. You're getting the cup that had a fish in it, so it was tainted. There wasn't enough room for a lot of love. At least, it's just like the Seven of Cups. It's another one of those cups, the confusion and love that have something else in it. So there's no room for a full cup of love. And I think that's what you were getting. And I think that's why you put your love on the shelf. You're like, I wasn't getting what I deserved. I wasn't getting what I was handing out. So, yeah, it's confusing. It's confusing to the point where you're like trying to debate, and this is your ending highest energy here. You are confused whether you want to keep considering them or move on. You do want to move on. You're just confused on whether you want to kind of hold out and wait to move on with them, whether they're going to see that they have feelings for you, love for you, or whether they're not. So right now, you're just sitting on your throne with your staff in new beginnings, but you're not really moving forward. Okay, that's where you're at. So under the Nine of Cups is a Strength card. The Strength card is the card for Leo. Leo, there you are. Um, this is the energy, though, of knowing what you have to do, pulling out the strength from the deepest places, and finding the strength in order to do it. So this is what you've done. You were capable. You did it. You took your love. You put it on a shelf. You're ready to move on. You're a pretty strong person. Um, Leo, you came out up here as a Queen of Wands, but you're coming out down here in the Strength card. So you definitely have the strength to do that. You have the strength. It's right next to the Nine of Pentacles. So you have the strength to become your solid, stable, self-confident self. So that's what you're doing. That's what you're in the process of doing. It's right under the Page of Cups. It's not going to this Page of Cups. It's like, even though you were only getting this really tainted love back, it feels like, you have regained yourself. You're in the process of regaining yourself back. You still don't know what direction you want to go, but your self-worth, your self-being is intact, okay? You're dropping the wands, the burden of the confusion. You're dropping it. It's getting ready to cycle out. This is the Ten of Wands. It was hard. It was hard to become yourself again. You had to reach really deep and really pull out the strength to get back to the Queen of Wands, and just hold that staff and, look for the future, look toward the future. So you're getting ready to drop these wands. They do get heavy and then they just start to drop off. And that's what you are in the process of doing now. Now let's look at their energy. The Magician, for one thing, I want to I want to point out his hand is pointing right to the Page of Wands in their highest energy down here. They want to say something. There is something brewing now. Like I said, they want to communicate with you. Okay, we got the Eight of Wands over here. It's about truth and clarity. So whatever they want to communicate about will be their truth, will be their clarity. And it's going to have to do with commitment somehow. So as soon as they get past the pain, those swords are falling away. I think they want to reach out to you. There's something bubbling up from the surface. But right now they're blocking it. Right now they're just like, I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know. They're not really cutting it out, but they're fighting the idea of contacting you. They're fighting the idea of telling you, mentioning having a commitment with you. It's going to, for them to come and speak out, it's going to take them a lot of strength to do it. They're going to have to, it's just their personality. They're going to have to reach really deep inside and pull out the strength. Now they know if they want to renew this relationship with you and move forward with you, they know what they have to do. And they're going to have to really pull out some strength in order to do it. And it's all about the communication. So they're kind of blocking it. They're kind of on guard about it, but they haven't rejected the idea altogether. They really are kind of rejecting, I mean, not altogether. They're on guard about being single again. I don't know that they really want to. It feels like, because this Page of Swords is under the Nine of Pentacles, and it feels like they kind of like, they're not sure if they want to go back to being single. They're just kind of on guard about that. They're in this in between place of speaking up and going back to being who they were before they even met you. So it's like a juggling act. It's sort of like that Two of Pentacles up here in your energy. That's probably why you're feeling that energy, because you're feeling it from them. We have the Six of Pentacles in their energy. They know, this is under the Ten of Wands, the heavy burden. Yeah, they've been thinking about how they've treated you. You know, they've been thinking that, no, they had more they could give besides the Page of Cups. They have, I think they have a bigger cup, but they weren't sharing it. And I think they know it. And they were, because they were like in self-defense mode. They might always be in self-defense mode. But in the relationship, they were only willing to give you so much. And so their scales, what they've done here, instead of really affecting your scales are off balance because you got the Two of Pentacles here, but you are strong and you're getting over it, and you can move on. With them, they're, they need to get rebalanced. They realize how they treated you. They realized they could have done more in this relationship than what they were doing. So right now, it looks like they are playing with the idea of communicating with you and talking about a commitment. So Leo, that was your reading, and thank you so much for watching Universal Guidance.